Good evening and welcome to Local News 8. I'm Linda Larson. Tonight we continue getting answers in the killing of Eric Leask. Only on 8 we have secured recordings of witness testimony from the suspect's preliminary hearing. Local News 8 Sam Gelfand is leading our coverage on this, the March 9th shooting and the standoff. Now, you filed several records requests to get this new audio. You join us now to break down those contents.
Well, Linda, what you're about to hear is testimony from two witnesses, Tyson Nelson, who allegedly drove Bronco to and from the crime scene, and Ormid Smith, Eric Leask's stepson, who was also shot that night. Both swore to tell the truth in front of a judge, but do keep in mind, because this case has not yet gone to trial, there is a lower standard for acceptable evidence.
Tyson Nelson is our first witness.
Nelson says Lance Bronco was one of 3 passengers in his SUV that night. All 4 of them were homeless.
I can't remember exactly who it was, but someone said that they might have known a place over on the numbered streets that was an abandoned place. Maybe we could go there and use a propane heater or something to stay warm for the night. We all stayed in the vehicle, except Lance had said that he would go check the place and see if it was still empty or not, and see if we could go there to crash or whatever.
Meanwhile, Ormid Smith was at home playing video games.
I heard a loud banging coming from the front door. I got about a couple steps out of my bedroom door and there was a man with a gun.
Did he say anything when he pointed the gun at you?
Where's the money? Where's the drugs? My stepdad ran out into the front room, said get out of my house, and punched him.
Smith says he started fighting for the gun. Bullets started flying. The home invader, who Smith believes was Bronco, regained control and made him lay on the ground.
As I was laying on the ground, he shot over my head at my stepdad.
And then what happened next?
He kicked me in the face and told me to get up.
Bronco allegedly took a gun and a wallet from Smith's bedroom. Then Smith took him to the basement.
Eric came back and tried to stop Mr. Bronco. He shot and I tried to get control of the gun, and that's where I got shot in my hand and my leg.
What did Mr. Bronco do then?
He said, could I please leave? I don't want to be here anymore. Just let me go. I don't want to hurt you guys anymore.
As Bronco allegedly left the house, he warned Smith.
Never rob Rico again.
Do you know a Rico?
No.
Nelson says Bronco was only gone for 10 to 15 minutes.
He jumped in, said that his hand was hurt. He said he thought maybe he'd gotten shot.
And when he reported that he had a gunshot wound to his hand, did you notify the authorities?
No.
And why not?
Because I was high as hell on methamphetamine, and tweakers don't call cops.
Instead, he took Bronco to a friend living at the Teton Mesa apartments, where he was eventually arrested after a SWAT standoff.
And when you were trying to help your friend Lance, were you under the belief at that time that he had committed a crime?
I didn't think he had committed a crime, no.
You thought he was a victim of a crime?
Yes.
Meanwhile, Smith did call the police, but it was too late.
What happened to Eric?
He got shot.
And what was the result?
It was fatal.
Now, IFPD previously told us that the home invasion was a case of mistaken identity, and as you heard, Smith didn't understand the references to drugs or to someone named Rico. You can check out our comprehensive coverage of this case, including what prosecutors say could be Bronco's confession, by going to our website, localnews8.com.